Okay, the case itself is really good quality. This is some light metal, this is plastic. On the front doors you have magnets, so you won't have problems with opening. There is a power reset. This is USB 3, this is USB 2, and your audio slots. Okay, let's see the inside of the case. So the second side is a little bit formal. This is a place for your cable to go from the other side, and inside we already have connectors for motherboard pins. We have various screws and pins. This is speaker for motherboard. This some zip ties. Yes, these are some zip ties. Interesting. These are cable holders. Yes, you just stick this into your case somewhere. There is USB 3 connectors, USB 2 connectors, audio connection, power connection. On it you have one fan. It's a grey fan, basic Raidmax fan, and the only thing that I don't like with this case is that you don't have 2.5-inch slot for SSD drives, but the case is tool free, so you just turn this around, open, put your hard drive and close. For my SSD drive, because I don't have 2.5 slots, this is a very cheap extension slot. So basically here you connect your SSD and you put this into the slot, and here you have a holder for SSD for like $2. Let's go with motherboard. Very nice, red and black. So this one opens for memory, these are not. So when I look at first at this motherboard, I was wondering what is this screws here, but then I see this, yes, and this is actually a holder for M2 drives. Those are basically the SSD drives into the motherboard that you put. I don't like it because it's right below the motherboard, so it can get heat up very fast. It would be better if they put it some here down below, but okay. You have 5.1, audio USB 3.1, shared PCI 2 slots, and this is the motherboard. Within the motherboard case, the instructions for the back of the motherboard. Oh, very nice. Silver SATA connectors. You have 4 SATA connectors. Silver. What is this? Oh, this is a Gigabyte connector. This is for the front case for speaker power LED, so you can just put the pins and you plug this into the motherboard, and you actually get one SLI cable for NVIDIA graphic card. Do not disturb. Enter. I'm gaming. No, I'm not. And you get one sticker. So let's connect the motherboard. So we just have this 1, 2, 3. This is one here. One is missing right here. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Let's see if we have connected. Yes, they are. This one is missing. Yes, we have one missing. Also, one more, you should probably wear anti-static gloves if you touch your case in motherboard or anything with your fingers. It's not very stable. Okay, now it's not very good. Oh, very nice. This is silver, but it's some kind of sponge, rubber. Oh, this one's really long. Don't tighten too much, because you're breaking the wood. And if this comes with your case, make sure to put it on the screws before setting on the mount. I always like to put the motherboard first in the PC case, because if you put only the motherboard, you will have enough space for all these screws to tighten up and put together. So if I first put the CPU here on the motherboard, I wouldn't be able to screw up this one. So right now, when the motherboard is inside the case, I see that you have enough space for fans to put here, because look how this big it is. But if you're thinking for cooling fans, I don't think you can put them from this side. Maybe there is a space for cables here, for cooling cables, so you can put on top of the case cooling fans and get the cables through this and inside for your PC. Okay, last one. Here. Okay, here's the AMD 8300 CPU. And here's the cooling fan. You see, this small will never be able to cool down your PC, especially on summer if heating is very big. You can see the difference right now when I unpack. So here is the one that I will use for my PC. The difference and this will save your PC from overheating, actually your processor from overheating. And this, it cost me only $11, so it may cost you maybe cheaper, maybe a little bit more expensive, it depends. This is for other processor slots, and you already have a cooling paste on this, but this is not enough. I will put a little bit more. First you pull this plug up, and then you look the angle here from your PC. There is a little bit straight line, and also these connectors inside are different sizes, so it goes like this. Keep in mind, when you're putting aftermarket coolers, they have a unique thing for different processors and processor holders on motherboards, so you just need to screw this very tight, but be careful not to over tighten, because you can break the holders on the motherboard. Let me put some paste on it and I will connect it. So now let's connect the memory. You get the HyperX. Okay, the important thing with memory is if you want dual channel to have on your motherboard, keep in mind many people connect first and second slot for dual channel, but actually this is colored on this motherboard, and you have here very small, it's written this is the first, this is the second, this is third, this is fourth. So if you want dual channel, you must put memories in the same color slots. So this is the first slot. You push until it clicks and this side goes up. Memory is done. Okay, now power supply. On this case, power supply goes down and you actually connect it upside down, so fan goes below the case. There is a open space for fan to get air. So this cable is very short, so I must put it like this for the motherboard to connect. Now the graphic card. The holy grail of gaming build. Republic of gamers. There are two zip ties. Actually, they are not zip ties. This is for the cables. These are some stickers. Instructions. RX 470 4GB overclocked edition. Dual fan with very large heatsink. So we have two DVI slots, one HDMI and one DisplayPort slot. The graphic card is very big. Let me Okay, so the two stickers, the stickers are for here. but just because they go, I don't know. Okay, so because the graphic card actually stays like this, I don't want these stickers. This is the LED light RGB, so you can change the colors. This is light up. So let me put the graphic card. Yes, I need to remove these two connectors. So the graphic card is connected. Let me get pin, 6 pins. You have 2 pins on this power supply, so if you go 2 graphic cards, you can supply both graphic cards. But this power supply, I don't think it have enough power to power 2 graphic cards. But since I use only one, I choose to take a little bit cheaper power supply. It's enough for one card. This is my SSD drive, and I already connected 3.5 to 2.5 extension. So this case is supposed to be tool free, so you just click this, remove, put your hard drive inside, This really doesn't look like it fits very well here. I will see how it will fit with my regular hard drive. So this is my Toshiba hard drive. Let me put it down below. And of course Toshiba, I must put my hard drive like this because the holes in hard drive. Okay, that went easy, but as you can see, the hard drive is moving a lot. It's not the best, so I will take this one and try to put it from the other side. Okay, yes, this actually works. You can take the free ones and put on the other side of your hard drive. Now your hard drives will stay fit. So now it's only left to connect the cables, and I should power up this PC. So now this is the connected to the motherboard. We can connect all these cables. This is USB, HD audio, holiday power, reset, and speed. So there is a mistake. There is a power LED and there is a power LED. So which one is for hard drive? This is for speed. Okay, this is hard disk, so I guess this is hard drive, but the last one goes like this. USB. These silver cables are so great, look at this. I've never seen better SATA cables. These are so nice. We get 4 cables in motherboard. And I should probably put the cables before I put the graphic card because it's very hard to go to the cables right now.